Hello, Dragoons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to Let's Play Shantae half-genie hero. In today's video, we got a beefer. 41 minutes and nearly 36 seconds. Whew, that is going to be a tall order for me, but I'm going to try my best, okay? So, this is the penultimate video of Shantae half-genie hero. We're nearly there, folks. You just gotta deal with this video, and then it's the final one. So if I do my math right, next week at the time of this recording will be 2 videos. Well, okay, so the week that this comes out, Shantae will be on Monday and Friday. Wednesday will be Pokemon. And the week after that, it will be Shantae finale on Wednesday. Okay, so I got all that right. Now, one of the reasons that I wanted to make this the penultimate video is because due to some stuff out of my control IRL, I am not in a position to even record games. So it's not like I can bring the stuff that I would normally record to somewhere else and do it. That's just not really possible right now. So because of that, there might be a bit of a hiatus when it comes to videos, which is a real shame because I slacked off on videos for so goddamn long this year. It's like, ugh, come on, man, you're better than this. What happened to all that drive in school? But anyway, so this video is essentially combining 3 different recording sessions into one video, which explains why it's over 40 minutes. But also, just a fair warning, there's going to be a bunch of random edits and cuts here and there. But the basic gist of what we're doing is that we are collecting all of the treasure keys, all of the scrap metal, and all of the sunken souls, plus one extra item that is gonna be pretty important for the finale. So yeah, what's the best way I can put this? So if you don't like it, sorry, but this is what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to basically torment you guys with trying to pad the game out any longer than I had to. If I can try to beat the game now, I can, you know? But anyway, so earlier we got the iron slab. That will be used later on for the main story mode, but, well, I say story mode, the main plot in order to get it going, but now I'm using the harpy dance, which is very great for vertical areas like the tower in Tasseltown. Though you do need to keep mashing the jump button in order for the harpy to stay in the air. It can be a little bit finicky, and I think the controls are very loose with it, but yeah, it could be better, but hey, okay, rude cars, god damn it. Rude. But as I was saying, in most instances, I'll take the harpy dance over the bat dance any day of the week. So, oh, sorry. Oh yeah, and I'm also getting a bit of use out of the mouse dance here too. Ooh. Oh, sorry. The wind got caught up in my system. Now, Also, and unfortunately, something that is a bit of a problem for me in games like this is that I don't remember every single item that's in every single location. So you're gonna see me cut from one area to the next, and you know, this, that, and the other. It is a problem, I know, but I mean, like, that's just a me thing. You can find plenty of people who have memorized these locations pretty much to a T. So, yeah. Okay. So, we got quite a lot of time to kill. So, I suppose I could give a... Well, okay. So, I do kind of want to talk about my Power Rangers reboot video. Well, my second one, actually. If you want to watch the first one that I did, it will be in the title cards, up in the right corner. So, you can go ahead and watch that one if you want, but please, try to stick around here, because, you know, confidence can be failing sometimes, but let's not make this a sob fest. or oh, me pick me sort of thing, you know. Anyway, I am having problems trying to accurately pinpoint certain things for that video, like certain character interaction. Well, not necessarily character interactions, but character portrayals, character alterations, and generally how certain ones would be replaced, how they would change up the franchise from that point onward, you know. Because much like the one of the things that I did want to do for that video was to well, okay, so context. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2, it introduced Adam, Rocky, and Aisha, right? They were the three characters. They were the three characters who replaced Jason, Trini, and Zach. Not necessarily, not respectively, but you know, just in general, they were replaced by them. Now, I wanted to add that as a bit of an intended lore bit, or not lore, but a story bit, because one character cannot stay in a role forever, right? That's why I think in the 90s there were so many people trying to be Spider-Man or trying to be Superman, right? Or actually the Battle for the Cowl arc, if you want to go with Batman. But point is, I wanted to make them feel more intentional, like, but also make the change feel more natural, because this is season 2. Like, it should stand apart from the first season, while also trying to do its own thing, but expand on what came before. Am I making sense? Because I feel like I'm not. but anyway. But it's trying to get the new guys' personalities down. Like, what are their character motivations? What are their story arcs? Because I already know, like, one of the things that I would want to do for that season, but that would be a little bit of spoilers, though, right? But, I mean, like, you all know the names, and, yeah, I'm pretty sure you... So it's fairly safe to say that they Rocky and the others would have returned. So I don't really see that as too big an issue. But well, you know. Anyway, yeah, that's where I'm kind of stuck with it. But but I also need to make some assets for that. Mainly 7 assets. There is the main team, which is 6 in total, and then one of the main villains, because I'm giving them a major redesign. Okay, major redesign. So, yeah, that is what I intend to do for MMPR Season 2 video. For the MMPR Season 2 video. But like I said in my Power Rangers reboot video, if that particular video also does pretty well, then I will continue this. Then I will continue into Season 3, and so on, But I mean, it all depends on you guys, the viewers and all that. But okay, so moving away from Power Rangers, I did have the next game planned out for the channel, and I do gaming videos mainly to keep myself somewhat active in the algorithm, and you know, just like I do a weekly sort of thing, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think that's a fine enough schedule for everything. So yeah, I don't. So yeah, that is one of the main reasons why I do a bunch of gaming videos, and why a bunch of the other stuff is a little more frantic. Though I really should kind of change some of that, but I guess I just been lacking a lot of motivation for it, but I don't really know. Anyway, so yeah, that is why things are the way they are. Let's see. I should probably mention that the one particular project that I want to... Well, actually, no. I want to give a slight update to my Godzilla series video. Now, that does not mean I'm getting rid of the videos I got right now. You can still watch them to see like how this whole idea even started. Like, sort of think of it as like a season 0 of sorts. But when that comes back, it will be a little bit different. I'm gonna try to make the art a little different, and I'm also going to edit the stories and edit how most of the kaiju are handled, treated, yada yada yada. And also, I'm probably going to be doing what I should have done in the first place, and that is only use a select few. Because, well, it's kind of hard to bring certain ideas into your own universe. Like, okay, so basically what I wanted to do, right? I didn't necessarily have, well, okay. I wanted to introduce characters. I wanted to introduce some lesser known kaiju, like one of my personal favorites, Maguma. He's the giant walrus that is really a reptile, but he's supposed to but he looks like a walrus. You know, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Am I right? So, I wanted to add him into my universe. I also wanted to add the twins, Sanda and Gaira, but I just didn't really have a lot of good storylines to go with them, because if I introduce them, then I would have to introduce Toho's Frankenstein, right? Because he is technically the progenitor of both twins. So, you know, it's weird, but like, it's like, how do I even do most of this stuff, right? Well, I think I finally got something down. I got some other kaiju that are planned for the universe. I also need to work out certain times when things will happen, but I don't. Well, okay. So, so, so a monster that I would want to introduce is okay. It was basically a tribute to Willis O'Brien, right? Or actually, no. I should explain some probably more well-known monsters for that one. Okay, so for those who don't know, okay, so what I wanted to do was to add monsters like the Raidosaurus, or the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. That kaiju was, well, not necessarily a kaiju, but that monster was an inspiration for Godzilla, right? And I felt, okay, I may as well do this particular kaiju some justice and bring it in. Problem is, I couldn't. I really couldn't. I mean, maybe I could make it look like maybe I could make it like a Godzillasaurus or something like that, but I don't really know what I could do for it, you know? But I also wanted to add a Frankenstein King Kong as an homage to Willis O'Brien. He was the creator. Well, I say creator. He was the animator for the original 1933 King Kong. But he also shopped around a movie where Kong somehow survived his fall off of the Empire State Building. Spoilers. And somehow, some way, on the streets of San Francisco, battled a Frankenstein version of himself, made with parts of animals native to the Congo, like elephants, crocodiles, things like that, right? I want to add that. Well, I wanted to add that as an homage to him, because without Willis O'Brien, there would be no Ray Harryhausen, who brought us the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. In fact, Harryhausen was mentored by Willis O'Brien. So, yeah, that's quite the credentials, if I do say so myself. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to introduce those monsters, but I'm struggling to figure out how, or like what time, or just not using them in general. So yeah. But I am getting some things ironed out. Like a certain monsters, their abilities, and I might even introduce some original kaiju, but I'm not sure when or how. But it'll come to me. It will come to me. So just be a little patient for that. Plus, I think I need to work on my I think I just need to work on some voice acting too, because like I kind of want this to be like a lived-in universe sort of thing, but well, well, you know. Oh, and also to address another thing here, because I know that somebody commented this on the community tabs. No, I do not want to add. I do not wish to add Gamera into this universe, because as much as people would have loved to see Goji take on his biggest box office contender, I think he should be in his own little world. Like, he shouldn't be fighting Goji, because he is his own guy, essentially, right? They are two thematically different monsters. Like, technically speaking, Godzilla is the most flexible, I would argue, because there are so many different things that you can use him for. It's pretty much insane, right? But Gamera, not necessarily. Plus, like, the way that I want Goji to work is kind of sort of like the Monsterverse, where he is an allegory for nature, and Gamera is the guardian of the universe, or guardian of Earth, essentially. And he pretty much embody, and he is pretty much the defender of Earth. So like, they would kind of serve the same purpose as Goji. Sorry about that. Sorry. Gas. Anyway. So yeah, that's the main reason why I don't want to add Gamera or any of his monsters into my my Godzilla universe. Plus, I'm also still trying to figure out, like, if I want to do a Hollow Earth thing or not, but it might be too much like the Monsterverse. But I don't really know. But okay, I think we can stop with Goji for a bit, though, because I think he took up like most of this video. God damn. I mean, they don't call him the Big G for nothing. Well, in terms of okay, so for the next game that I will be looking at, well, I say looking at, as for the next video that I will, the next game that I'll be playing for you, I will post oh, sorry. Oh, God, why didn't I cut this out? The next playthrough that I'll be doing for you guys is essentially I will be posting that on my community tab. I already posted it on my Blue Sky. If you haven't been keeping up there, please go follow me if you want to do that. I mainly share posts of my videos, but I also sometimes share some art there. Really just depends on what I wanted to do. On what I wanted to do at that given moment. So yeah, you know. Anyway, so well, there is one. Okay, so I really want to talk about this one thing that I've been meaning to do for so goddamn long. At least for long form content, because I did upload some shorts of it, which were uploads of my TikTok. So if you've seen my shorts, you know exactly what I want to do. But for those who are new or have no freaking idea what I'm even talking about, all can be revealed in due time. I just wanna think about how I am gonna go about it, because for some reason, you know, like I'm pretty sure there actually is a reason for this, but YouTube doesn't want you. Well, it doesn't like it almost seems to punish you for trying to do something that is unique, but like I'm pretty sure it's like a corporate thing, you know, like you go into like a safe space that you know is gonna do well and all that, and while I can understand that, YouTube isn't well, no, it is a business, but you shouldn't punish the creators who give attention to your platform so much. What's what I'm looking for? You shouldn't. I don't like. Is the right word punishment? Because it kind of feels like that. It really does feel like that. So, you know, it's. But like, I mean, for me, it's probably not really going to hinder much, but I don't necessarily think it'll. I can't word right now because like I'm just so used to like talking about like what is happening on screen, and what is happening on screen, and giving my thoughts about it. But I mean, like, really, there's only like so much that you can talk about without giving a lot of crap away. It's like, oh boy, I think I need to get better at this. I really do think that I need to get better at this. Just like having general conversations. But I mean, not many watch my videos anyways. I mean, like I'm not complaining about those who do. I appreciate you all sticking around for as long as you are, but you know, there are certain things that I would like to talk about, but I just can't because well, I don't really want to give spoilers for anything that I have not really done yet, so that way I don't give out a false promise. But I should probably start scripting a few things, so that way my mind is probably on track, and I can talk about some updates with it. But yeah, you know, it's hindsight in that one, but yeah, I don't really know. But I mean, hey, we are like 10 or 11 minutes out, and yeah, I keep going back and forth between areas because because like I said, this was like 3 different sessions all rolled into one. So it's not like I planned out any of this or anything. So yeah, you know. But I did want to talk about this particular room real quick. This is a pain in the arse because you need the bat sonar, which is what we got from our second visit through the Hypno Baron's castle, right? Now the problem with this particular thing here is that it is pitch black. The only way that you know where the platforms are the jugs or with the bat sonar, which isn't really much better. Now, the sonar does help you try to navigate everything a little bit better, but it's not perfect. It's only a select area around Shantae's bat form. So, yeah, it can be kind of a pain just to get through, but I mean, hey, as long as you pay attention to the jugs and also your surroundings just a wee bit, you should be good to go. At least you should. But anyway, so here is the spider venom, but these are basically just moves that I don't really use because, like I said, well, because like as I said, for a lot of transformations in this game, their offensive capabilities are very minimal. Like, I think the Harpy Talon is actually pretty decent because it can pick off a lot of enemies from a distance. But Spider Venom, I got no freaking idea what that does. I don't know what. Well, Mermaid Bubble is actually pretty good in the water, but that's the only place that it's good in. And oh god, hang on a second, I need a swig. Ugh. Excuse me. Whew, okay, so in here, what? But the Elephant Stomp, no, not very good. Mouse Bite, no. Monkey Bullet, no. A bat is not even an offensive move. I'm pretty sure there's another one. It's escaping my mind. But yeah, there is no good combat transformation outside of a Tinkerbat, which is a trade. I think what you're supposed to do is trade in the Explosive Dance, which consumes a lot of magic, but it also does a crap ton of damage to a bunch of enemies at once. So I think that's how it works. Don't quote me on it, but yeah. And also, I probably should have cut this a little bit out, but I mean, hey, it's this is kind of a nice little thing to go through, and it also kind of can't freaking talk. It establishes what I said in an earlier video, where you will be revisiting a lot of areas many times just to get the proper upgrade, or not a proper upgrade, proper items and upgrades. So, yeah. Though, thankfully, we can get back on track as soon as this is done, and Harpy Dance makes this particular part of the level a complete non-issue. Well, sort of. There's still a bunch of other things to consider, but I mean, well, I trust you guys to get the point of the game by now. So, you know. Oh, and Oh, and I also should have mentioned this earlier, but we did also get the a zombie hamster for the Dynamo, so we can do that a little bit later. So yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together, and we are 6 minutes away at the time of this recording, and I really should have add a bunch of things, but I didn't because I'm that lazy. So, well, you know. Anyway, so there is one more piece of scrap missing, and it is on Main Street. That's what I'm trying to look up here. I'm trying, because yes, I do look at walkthroughs sometimes when it comes to stuff like this. Don't at me. We've all done it. Not everybody has the time, so trying to get a move on. Oh yeah, and I also got the red stone from Cave Crustacean. Basically, that turns any red gem into a heart, so you can heal up. Sort of like how the green gem turns your magic into, well, it turns your green gems into it turns your green gems into magic. So, yeah. Oh, got my throat. Ow, it hurts. Oh. Ugh. Ow. That hurts a lot. But yeah, last piece of scrap metal down the hatch, and we already got the last key along with the Sunken Souls. I think I did this a little out of order though in terms of editing, but I mean, hey, you can't complain about that, okay? Because this isn't really a walkthrough; it's a playthrough. So I don't want to bore you guys with me meandering around, just trying to get all this crap. So yeah, you either take it or you leave it. And I also could have gotten this as soon as I got the elephant stomp, but I didn't. So yeah, that's on me. Anyway, so yeah, we're just going back for the stuff that we missed, which is mainly heart containers. That is actually going to be very, very important for the final boss, because you want to take as many hits as you can, not necessarily try to play a dodging game, not necessarily trying to play a game of dodgeball. So yeah, goodness, I'm trying to find things to say, because I am almost out of time, and I'm trying to keep things going until then, but well, you know, that doesn't always happen, but oh well. But hey, at least we got at least one more to do. Well, we got one more heart container to get, and I actually this took me a little bit to get, because I did forget about this during my first run in Cave Crustacean. So yeah, that bit's on me. That bit is on me. So complaints forwarded, I guess. Now, this one is very tricky, because you need to use the monkey bullet here, but the monkey likes to grab onto a lot of different things, including including crap that you didn't even mean to. Plus, she feels a little too finicky. Well, I say finicky. She's too fast, right? And her jump is a bit too high for my liking. Like just a normal jump, it feels like you're on the goddamn moon, right? And when you need to do when you need precision like this, it's kind of a pain in the arse. So yeah, it's kind of bad, but it's not the worst ever. So oh, sweet, we're that is the last heart holder actually. And just in time too, because we are about a minute done from all this stuff. So man, this is something. And the raw footage for the finale is basically it's basically an hour. So that's gonna be something. So, but yeah, we will finish up this. We will finish up this game next week. So on Wednesday, please be sure to tune in for that. I would greatly appreciate it. And speaking of which, I should probably get to doing my outro now. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, a comment down below as well. Also, if you're new around here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and every little click helps out a lot more than you think. I need to rest my throat for a bit. Until next time, Associated Goons, remember, reach for the stars.